I am a plum connect. We look and we rich and we reckless. Before when the blending and stretched. Yeah, money and power, respect. I'm stepping on niggas' neck. I am a plum. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, that money, that power, respect. Yeah, I'm stepping on niggas' neck. Yeah, I am a plum connected. I am a plum connected. We young and we rich and we reckless. Put a 4 in the blend and stressed it. Look out for my nigga, I blessed him. For 12, I don't answer no questions. That money, that power, respect. Yeah, I'm stepping on niggas' neck. Yeah, I am a plum connected. I am a plum connected. We young and we rich and we reckless. Put a 4 in the blend and stressed it. Look out for my nigga, I blessed him. For 12, I don't answer no questions. I made a store with a ball on it. I got a 4 with a pole on it. Got a beauty mural with a 4 on it.
All right, that was that boy P, baby, man. Money, power, respect. Check that joint out. Y'all got some music y'all want us to review? Send it to ReddDolla StreetCode at gmail.com. Welcome to ReddDolla StreetCode. I'm Dolla. Holla. It's my man Red. And
What's
we
up?
here.
What's going on, man? Long time coming. We've been.
Yeah, man, we working, man. You know, it's back to work, man.
Everybody say they working, but everybody ain't working, man.
Yeah, I get that. I see that. And all you gotta do is look, and you'll see, you know, who's really. My thing is your audio gotta match your video, man. You know,
I seen that. I see you said.
Yeah, when your audio match your video, you can see it. A person ain't gotta talk that much. The video and the audio line up perfectly. What I'm saying, the shit behind me is following suit. You know what I mean?
What Kevin Hart say? Everybody wanna when they have to reap the benefits, but nobody want to put in the work.
Yeah, nobody want to put in the work.
Nobody want to put in the work.
Everybody just want to be in the yacht, be in the yacht in the middle of the sea, but they don't want to put in that work to get there.
Absolutely. So let's shout out our man Links. He also on the microphone.
Yeah, y'all almost forgot about the man in the mirror, man.
That's
Links,
my God,
man.
that's the man on the couch.
The man on the couch
That's
right
the man
now.
on the couch.
I'm here
Keep
with
the man
y'all.
on
I'm
the
here
couch.
with
He
y'all.
on the
They
couch.
might not see me, but I'm here in spirit. You feel me?
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
So the premise of this show, right,
Mm-hmm.
is there's a whole lot of shit that go on in the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of it's legit, some of it's not. And we gonna discuss what is and what is not legit, and we gonna try to go through some of these topics and try to give as much of a balanced idea about these topics as possible.
There's a lot of shit going on the street, man. We need to discuss it.
Some of it's cool.
Help some of these people understand the real understanding.
Yeah, some of it's cool, some of it's not.
I mean, you understand me.
I understand you. I dig it.
So what you got?
All right, so with everything going on, man, we seen a lot of violence in hip hop. We seen Benny the Butcher got shot, Boosie got shot. We lost the lives of King Von, and we lost the lives of Mo3. And there's been a couple other ones that I don't really remember offhand, but
And I just started liking Mo3.
I did like I went back and listened.
And the crazy thing, the crazy thing about King Von is my son put me on with King Von. I ain't never heard of King Von. My son came to the crib. He was saying some shit. Listen, I like them kids, man. They went too early, man.
Shout out to the Joe Budden podcast, because that's the first place I heard about King Von, and I went and listened. And actually, like, you know, you see people on like, oh, now that they gone, everybody gonna say they was a fan. But nah, I actually was rocking before he passed away. It's just unfortunate that it happened like shortly after I started rocking, because you know, even like with Big and Pop, like we had a little bit of catalog to rock with them on.
Right.
It just seemed like Mo3 and I had to, after he died, go listen to Mo3.
Right.
And so that like I really fuck with his music, because it was like R&B, but it wasn't R&B. He was
talking that shit.
He was talking that shit, but he was singing.
And he was singing.
It was like T-Pain, but like talking that shit.
He was talking that shit. I was feeling them. And then when you follow their story, you know, he was beefing. They was on there giving it up.
Yeah.
I
ain't know North Dallas was giving it up like that.
Who?
North Dallas.
Oh yeah, North Dallas lit, man. The little dude Freddie, what was his name? Trap Boy Freddie?
Yeah.
Them niggas playing. They playing.
Yeah, I ain't know.
But the violence in hip hop today.
Right.
The violence in hip hop today. It's so, you rap about it, you live about it.
Right.
Some of these dudes put it together where they rap about it and then go live about it.
Well, that's the problem. Like you know, they say, what is it? Art mimics life,
Right.
or life imitates life, or life imitates art. So either you actually reflecting on a moment that you've had and you rap about it, or you projecting a moment that you trying to have. And I think that's the business side of it.
Yo, and that's the difference between good music. When you let's look at King Von. I mean, we all we all listened to King Von first and then followed the story.
Right.
Versus following the story and then listening to his music.
And that's what felt a type of way towards me, because I was like, oh, he's done some things. You know what I'm saying? And after he got through that shit, it then started rapping.
See, but that's what make the music authentic. When you just go in there and you recording what you doing. Like I said, the other day I'm listening to some dudes. They got me listening to their music. I listened to about 3 or 4 songs, and then I heard one little dude in the background. He say, "Man, it's crazy how music came to life." So I'm like, "What you mean?" I knew what he meant. I just wanted to hear him say what he meant.
Right.
He was like, "Nah, you know, everything we rapping about is finally happening." You feel me? Versus some of the people that's authentic, when they get in the game, they already talking about what they doing in their life. They not coming up with a bunch of fabricated ass shit,
Right.
taking it in the studio, then going out doing it to make the shit real. And that's
Let me
what's
ask
going
you:
on.
is that a version? Like, I know we have the next episode we got is going to be about snitching, but do you think that's a version of snitching, like self snitching? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I go
It's
out,
definitely
and do-
incriminating. Like
Yeah.
we done seen these prosecutors use several verses, videos in
Yeah.
court, which I believe is a law. Don't quote me. It's a law maybe in place that they can't use music videos no more to prosecute somebody. But it's definitely incriminating. You telling somebody what you're doing. You know what I mean? They say
and even on social media,
convicts move in silence.
How much of that do you think is clout though? Like I sit here and you know, I've even had the situation where like you know, me and you we grew up in the same neighborhood, so like there's a certain way you're not gonna talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like even if we just gotta shoot it out, like shoot the one or whatever, and I lose, I'm okay with that. Like, but you ain't gonna talk to me any type of way.
Right.
And so like I've had that mentality online. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody say something, I'll be like, "What you saying?" And then I'll be like, "Yo, this is corny." Like dude don't really want smoke like that. Like,
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? But I think these rappers, like Tekashi or 6ix9ine and all that stuff, they be like living off that. Like, oh, I live in this virtual world, so you really ain't gonna see me.
Yo, so it's something about to answer a question you asked me not too long ago. Is it clout chasing or is it they really about that life? It all got something to do with entertainment. If you look at it, sex, murder, violence, all that shit sell. It's sell. And
Sorry, we just got a lecture about not tapping the table.
yeah,
So I was
I
trying.
tapped that motherfucker 5 times. Pop.
The phones, the bottles, the shot glasses.
Y'all gotta go.
Just be careful.
Do you want me to take it off the table?
Nah, they cool, but y'all keep picking them up.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna sit that motherfucker down then for a little bit. But that's way down there.
Oh,
You
okay.
get a shot of that. Fuck around, tip over, try to reach and get that.
Hey, look,
But
this is episode 1, so we getting it together.
episode 1, we here. ReddDolla, StreetCode. But listen, my little homie always tell me, when it come to music, what matters the most is if somebody believe you. I ain't really understand what he was saying, but he kept saying it. When you believe a rapper, that's what make them. That's what take them to that next level. Is if you believe, because okay, you get a guy get in the rap game, you don't believe him.
Right.
You kind of push him off. But when you listen to somebody like me personally, I believe King Von.
Yeah.
I don't know him. Yeah. I believe the story though.
Right.
You feel me? I believe the shit he was talking about. Right. It was kind of proven a little bit. But when you able to.
It's all right.
Yeah, later. I don't know how that still run. Oh, okay.
You gotta turn the Bluetooth.
Okay, yeah, I gotta turn the Bluetooth off.
Up in the corner, put it in the corner.
Okay, I'm still new to this shit.
There you go. Just hit that Bluetooth button.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, blue people. Okay. So, but yeah, it all got something to do with if somebody believe you. So believe it or not, people is chasing clout. People do want you to believe their music.
Right.
People do want you to think that they authentic.
Well, let me ask you this. So it's the same way with like a movie though, right? Like you don't go to watch Avengers to not feel like you getting taken off in the story and believe what's happening in the Captain America don't exist.
But no,
But
you got some goofy motherfuckers that believe the Avengers is real and think they could do some of this E-Man shit.
But that's part of why the shit like is a thing, because people are allowed to go off in fantasy land and think that shit's real. And I think the weird part is is that people be like talking that shit in they raps and all that shit. It's getting to the point now where so many people can be independent and like really get there from the streets and get there and have they money and.
But they gotta have the other. You gotta have the audience believe in you.
Right.
The audience don't. When it comes to hip hop, when it comes to rap, when it comes to gangster rap,
right.
drill music, would make you kind of successful. Of course, if the song good.
Right.
But second.
No, because Tekashi's still selling records. Like at the end of the day, he's still.
But it's probably rats that's hitting the shit. It's probably rats that like it.
But all I'm saying,
he in a whole new field now.
All I'm saying is, I agree with you that they gotta believe it, but at the same time, like them dudes is selling facades, like because a lot of them dudes is just they say, oh, King Von did that, oh, I'm gonna do that too, and then they mimic it, and then people be like, oh, well, he like him too, so I believe him too. But then like when some real street shit happen, and the dudes that are really from the street, they be like, okay, I'm still with that shit, like you know what I'm saying.
But art is an image,
right?
So everybody has an image. Everybody has a character. Anytime you use, you don't use your real name and you have this alias you going by, you living up to an image that you painting. You are this character. Right. So they ain't got no choice but to push their character. Because they want somebody to believe in their character.
How long do you stay connected to that character? Because hold on, like
until you die.
So what you're saying is these dudes is out here like, yo, I'm really that nigga, and I'm gonna hold on to that, even though I'm really not that nigga. I'm gonna hold on to that because that's the character I've chosen to play.
But some people get exposed early. And for example, nowadays we got social media, phones. Everybody got a phone in their hand. So the second somebody sees something, some type of flaw in you, is what's the word I want to use? Is destroying your image. So that's what people wait for, those highlights to bring you some type of defamation. That's hold up, that's the right word?
Yeah, that was a good one. That
shit almost sound like
links.
Defecation. Links, some shit.
Links coming through real quick. That's what I was listening to y'all, and I'm thinking about, because I'm an older nigga now. You know what I mean? I'm 35. So when Jeezy came out.
Why you talking like you about to sing though? Like you like, yo, I'm 35.
Yo,
no, speak up.
Hey, you see how my man? You see how my man? Hey, yo, what's your sign, Links?
My man told me.
What's your link? What's your sign?
Oh man, I'm a Taurus, man.
He like, what do you like in your spare time?
Listen though, when Jeezy came out, I believed that nigga, yo. Like I believed everything he said. I believed everything Jeezy said, like, cause I was in the streets, I was doing the shit that he was talking about. But now with social media. Like, it's so easy to get that shit exposed now because you could be fucking walking down the street and a nigga slap the shit out you and somebody recording that shit and they be like, oh, this shit,
and
man.
it's tarnishing your image.
But hold on. Let me ask you a real question. That's a good point. So my question would be, let's say I'm walking down the street, right?
Right.
And I'm going to just keep it in this room. And Doe slapped the shit out of me. Right?
Oh, man.
Bow! Bow! He just let me have it.
Right.
But I also know Doe keep that thing on, right? So for me, it ain't much about just fighting them because I'm the type of person I'll fight you if it's a fight. But it's more so about, I know this will escalate into something else.
But you're being smart. That's being smart.
But what I'm saying, but on camera, nobody's worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like, I know who this nigga is. Yeah, I know how he get down. So I know I live to fight another day. In my mind, I'm being smart because I know, okay, I ain't got it on me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but what you saying is a fact. What you saying is a fact. Like if you know that you ain't got no wins, you gonna do what's right for you. But in the social media age, people that's watching it don't give a fuck about that. They gonna be like, shit, if that was me, I don't give a fuck if he.
I would have had it on me.
I'd have did this.
Right, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. So that's a lose-lose, dog.
Yeah, it's all
because at the end of the day, like I'm not even gonna hold you. Like there's been situations where I've been like, yo, damn, there's like 30 of them, and there's like 2 of us.
That's being smart.
Like-
First
like-
of all,
Yeah.
that's being smart. That's not being a
smart.
goddamn dummy.
Yeah.
Hey, I got enough pride to be like, okay, you got it right now,
That's
but
what-
when I
that's
catch
what-
your ass,
Exactly.
That's
it's
what
on.
artists fighting with now, like, cause you could be an artist and you know what I mean. You at your show and you in a neighborhood you don't know nothing about, and niggas is like ready to do that to you, and you get out of there.
Right.
On social media, they be like, "Oh, that nigga soft. He ain't stay.
He ran.
But
Yeah.
hold on. You also got to think about the other side of that too. So like let's say we all deep, right? Like we mob everywhere. Let's say we go 30, 40 deep everywhere we go. And then you know how people be. It ain't just black people, just people be. Oh yeah, you know, Tony think he all that, blah 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 blah. Next thing you know, that circle start. Next thing it's 15 against me. Next thing it's 20 against me. Next thing you know, it's only I only got a few people in the circle.
Hey, but it's nothing you can
But
do
the
when a
rest- but
motherfucker
the-
hating on you.
But the rest, but your circle that you done kind of like that gave you confidence that we was all rocking with, it might just be us three that really tight, but the other 27 is hungry hyenas that is like, yo, y'all niggas feeding us.
Yeah.
So we gonna hold y'all to the fire.
Yeah, that's how the shit
we
go.
don't really
That shit
fuck
on
with
the-
y'all, but we extorting y'all now. So like I think a lot of them dudes be in that situation. Like, yo, I gotta make sure all these.
I think a lot of motherfuckers who not real from the beginning. Okay, granted, somebody get the deal, get the record deal. Okay, they able to take everybody up out of here and show them something different than what they're used to. So, yeah. So now what you have is protection. That's protection, especially if you weren't giving it up yourself before. If you wasn't out there blowing your own hammer and getting active outside, it's gonna be hard for you. So now a lot of these dudes, they embrace that love that come around them that they didn't have before. And then what happened, they end up getting distorted the whole time. But listen, even some of the big names that you could think about, some of these dudes go to California. Some of these big name rappers, A-list rappers go to California. They check in and they tap in with some of the dudes that solidified out there because that's their grounds.
Right.
I got more money than him. I get to California, I'm calling him, he in the projects. And
But
he hold
isn't
weight.
that smart? Like here's the thing that
It go to show you that you got an image.
Well, here's
you
what
just
I'm
putting
saying,
on for people.
like I always view people in the rap game a type of way because, you know, think about this. Like, let's say you get a song, you get a deal, whatever, and you like Red, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like we going on tour. Fuck your job. Fuck all that. We going. We lit. We go to somebody else's city. We have two options. Either I hold the grip on me, and me and Links hold the grip, and we hold it down like hey, you the bag. So we gotta make sure that you good. You know what I'm saying? Or
But nowadays the rapper got the grip on them too.
right. I don't think that's smart because you go down, the whole thing go down. I can go down for 10. And
But
if you out here getting money and make sure my shit good, hey, I'll be out in 10.
The
and I'm
only
good.
way that is not smart if that's not what you rap about.
But even so, let's say you do rap about that, right? And you have it on you, right? Because it could go down in moment's notice. But you say, hey, Red, take this. I'm like, yo, we lit. He gonna be. I got it. Like kind of what happened to Big. Dude was like, yo, I got it. You know what I'm saying? When I get out, we lit. Like you know what I'm saying? Just hold me down when we lit. Like you know what I mean? That's how I would feel.
But okay, so I'm gonna put myself in that same situation. If I got the deal, y'all with me and y'all got the grip, I'm the target.
Right.
Y'all not. Like in that moment, if I had it on me, I'm protecting myself. You know what I'm saying? From whatever ops is coming my way. I'm protecting myself. For example, we could look at King Von's situation.
Right.
King Von didn't have it on him. At least it didn't look like he had it on him. He got hit. His man hit him. In the hope of hoping King Von survived. He didn't though. So if he had it on him, he wouldn't have did what he did.
Right.
It wouldn't have went that way because
Right.
if you got it on you, like most people that got it on them ain't fighting. That's not
So what I'm
not fighting with it on me.
right, exactly. So you have two options, right? You just back it out and just show.
Whoa. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
He said, back it up. Pause that. No freak.
But you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I show it, I flash it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I pull it out and I use it. You know what I'm saying? That's the two options you have. But for me, and this, I haven't really been in a situation like that. But for me, I ain't never been one, especially if we partying, we drinking, we have a good time, and like I know we done been through the mud together, right? Like this is official. You know what I'm saying? Me, you, and Links done been through the mud, and it gets to a little sticky situation. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for us to come home, if it's homie or me, I'm letting it go.
But listen, I'm gonna say this.
You know what I'm saying? I'm letting it go, bro.
I'm not one who really,
and that ain't even on the tough shit. I just want us to all to go home.
keep it tap. I'm not one that really that would just support senseless violence.
Right. That don't seem senseless to me though.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm giving you a scenario. I'm not one to support like senseless violence. But once you get into that fame, once you get into that limelight, once you touch that bag, you got people who for no reason wake up to hate on you.
Right.
Right? And they playing with that fire. So the way that you fight fire is with fire. So I'm a big supporter of protecting myself. Protecting myself as well as the people around me.
Here, I'll kick a little bit of game. Here's what I would suggest to anybody that's actually a rapper that's moving around. Get legal firearms with people that you love and care about. Because I guess the point I was trying to get to is them bodyguards is not dying for you.
But it's crazy.
They is not dying for you.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
The whole entire arm, push the whole thing, and then twist it. Keep going, yeah, big, so you can talk.
Okay, it's crazy you say that because, damn, I done forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
I'm just saying the security guards. That's if you think that somebody that you paying that you ain't been through the mud with is dying, and even some of the dudes that you've been through the mud with.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. It may make sense to get a gun license,
right.
But some of these guys, mainly most rappers, not every rapper, but the majority, not even the majority, because I don't know the statistics, but people who have a felony
Right.
prior to their rap career, excuse me. Right. So it's hard for them to really get a gun license when you got a felony.
Right.
So it only makes sense is I gotta protect myself by all means. So if I can't get a gun license, I'm gonna carry this motherfucker illegally,
right,
to protect me and myself and make sure I get home to my kids at night.
Right.
So I mean, you got a good point when you say, I mean, at least get a gun violence, but that don't be the case every time.
I understand that. All I'm saying is like if you know, all of us cool, and y'all three got felonies, and I don't. But I'm in this squad, like, you know what I mean, and we out the mud. I'm getting registered legally because at the end of the day, I'll be the only one. Like if I pass you my joint, right? Let's say I go get 3 guns, and I'm probably going to set myself up for saying crime. But let's say I get 3 guns, right? Give you one. I'm legal registered to all of them. You let it go. Pass it to me. You shot homie, but look, man, we was fighting for our lives, blah, 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 blah. Dog, that's self-defense.
Yeah, I mean.
You know what I mean? So that's what I would think. Like you would have somebody that if they not willing, like, for me, I just feel like my grandmother always raised me. If let's say all 4 of us went out to, shout out Ralph, he's recording it. Let's say we all went out partying tonight. We all need to come home together. You know what I'm saying? By all means.
Yo, what you saying that I believe that everybody who have sense should be able to bear arms. Right. Because you got motherfuckers out here that just don't got no sense. They get a gun in their hand and they just turn into He-Man.
Right.
I believe everybody should be able to have the right to bear arms. But sometimes that should get taken out of proportion.
I really feel like dog, if we go out and you perform, right? And we all go out and shit gets sticky. Dog, I'm not, if you go down, they gonna, like, even if it's just fighting, let's take the guns out. If it's just fighting, if you get jumped, we got jumped. You know what I'm saying? Because I said, all right, look, I feel comfortable going out with these fellas. These are my peoples. Then whatever we get into, we just get into.
Yeah, that's how I go out. If I go out with you, whatever come our way.
And right, wrong, or different. Even if you was dead ass wrong, Like, we'll talk about that later. Me and you can squabble later. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
We leaving this motherfucker together, though.
We leaving together.
Yeah.
Because I chose to go out with you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have nothing to do about whatever. Like, I chose to go out with y'all. So, for me, it's like, yeah, if you, it elevates the more you have something going. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this dude worth millions, blah, 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 blah. All right, dog, pass me the joint. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay, so look, this even having millions and having a security guard, they criticize you for it. Right. Now he got security. He got armed cops with him. You feel me? So it's art. It's image and it's art. You know what I mean? You got these dudes out here that's worth 10 million, you know, that feel good to walk down the street.
I mean, Lil Wayne just got popped with a gun.
Yeah, and his ass gonna lay down too.
That's just crazy.
He's why?
I don't know.
I think he's smart.
I mean, I get it, but
he is stupid because the thing is this: when you get that much money, my opinion.
How you gonna say he's stupid and smart in the same sentence?
He's stupid because he got caught with it, but having it on him was smart.
Bruh, you don't think that like he should have somebody there to be like, yo, take this? Like,
no, I think in that okay. Now, granted, it go down. You my security guard. You got it on you. I'm bare. I gotta run behind you. I gotta do like this and wait for you.
He's
to
like, yo,
back.
get from behind me. They trying to kill you.
Yeah, versus if I got it on me and it go down, I could. And you got it on you. First of all, we should both have it on us.
Yeah.
If we in that limelight, you know what I'm saying? It go down. We both able. If you got one gun before it's coming from that way, this way.
Dog. Here's what I think. Here's how I think, and maybe I just be more like menacing, like with my thoughts, which is crazy. I'm like, yo, I got this professional security guard. Like, yo, let me hold your gun. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
like,
no! Have you ever seen a celebrity with their security guard? They really like this with the security guard. They
but
moving.
That's what I'm saying.
But
like,
hold on.
I need
What's
you to
up,
be
bro?
a call guard.
So, do y'all remember they were interviewing, I think it was on MTV.
I knew Rel's ass couldn't hold off, yo. He tried to act so cool before, like, no, I just let y'all do your thing.
Because this goes back to Wayne. Baby Birdman got out the Hummer and the 22 fell off his lap. They was doing MTV something, and
but that's for clout though, yo.
Yeah, but they were like, yo, you didn't realize?
Hey, no, real talk. I hear.
But you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah,
but that's the kind of
who you know. It real dude that like Bang with Hammer's got a 22 on him.
Me,
you got a 22 on him
because you
in my back pocket.
Your pocket. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Get up on me. Get up on me. That's the get up on me.
I got the 9. I got it.
Nah, that's cool though. But
you
where you going
can't
out
put
with
in your
that?
pocket.
Like that's you, me.
I ain't got no
deuce
on
Peggy
me.
Sue. Little, just a little back pocket action.
Just a little,
hold
hey, get up off me.
Might hold 8, get up off me. I'm out of there. You feel me? Like this the back.
Yeah, nah.
You got the deuce on you.
Okay. I
A
get
bullet's
You
a
got
bullet.
the deuce on you.
I
That's the
got it.
back
No.
them up. That's
No.
bullet.
I you know what? I'll even give you that.
Now I'm not sliding. I'm not saying, hey yo, what's up? We ready to go see these dudes? And
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
like, I guess to what his point was is if I'm getting out the whip, like we crumbling it up, like you know what I'm saying. I'm rolling, and you know I got the gun out, you know all that shit. It ain't gonna be a 22.
I'm not mad at that. Listen, one thing I know about it, I promise you this: it's 100 million motherfuckers in the grave today that got shot with a deuce.
Probably.
So
I'm not hating on it. Like if that's all you can get your hands on, but I just don't feel like if I have opportunity to get any gun I want, and I'm rolling around. What he just said, it was in his lap. You ain't got it in your back pocket.
Yo,
you ain't
people
carrying it dipped.
The dude could pull out a chopper and get got by a dude with a deuce on him. That shit, the style of gun you got, my whole thing is protection. We speaking on the protection. I mean, where we talking the violence and hip hop.
Right.
So if I need to roll light but heavy, like. Because believe it or not, you hear deuce go off,
right.
That shit may sound heavy.
Yeah, it do.
Once you know it's a deuce, you might be like, oh, he had this little ass gun.
If me and you is like getting into it right now, and then you let it off, it's like, oh shit.
That motherfucker was like a 40.
It sound in this room, it'll sound crazy.
Yeah.
But But once I see what you got, I'm like,
he-
yo, I
he
can
pulled-
probably eat like 4 of them.
But dudes be talking about, yo, he pulled out this little ass dudes like that shit don't hurt.
it
like,
do hurt.
Yeah, it hurt.
I ain't getting buried off of it probably.
Shit, me like they.
Unless you have to be really like you have to hit me a lot of times.
No, people get shot one time by a bullet from a gun. It does not matter the caliber.
I get
A bullet
that.
is what does it to you. It's not the caliber of the gun.
Right. But like the
And to be honest, to
somebody got
add
shot
to that,
like a few times. with
the
the
deuce
22.
bullet is the worst bullet to get shot by.
Why?
Because it don't stop traveling. Once it go in you, it's still moving. That shit might hit
the
you in your
ricochet,
arm
yeah.
and start traveling to your heart. You got hit in the arm.
I just know a few dudes that got shot with a 22
got hot
like
in
a
this
few
motherfucker,
times.
too.
It did. It's that Drake we not gonna mention
Yeah,
because
that's
we not
that
getting
motherfucker
paid.
17.
We ain't getting paid for that yet. So.
Yeah. We can't advertise him yet. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, bro, the violence in hip hop.
You don't know nobody that's been shot with a 22? I know a few people.
I know personally some people that been got shot with a 22,
And they live.
and they changed.
They
changed.
They different today.
They different today.
They different today.
But that's
Okay.
not the topic. Like at the end of the day, bullets hurt.
They do hurt. That's not what I'm
Fall to the ground may hurt you. This is
But I'm just thinking, let's go back. We're going back to the rap, the hip hop, right? I'm just talking about Birdman as a rapper. Very specific to what I'm saying.
very smart guy. He had it
a
on.
20. He had a 22
He
on
had
him.
it on him.
Wayne have like a 40 Glock. A 40.
Okay, now some people be overloaded. Some people be overloaded with a gun. Like, yo, I got the 30 on me. And they
But
aiming
you know
at
what's
one
crazy
dude.
is then when what's his name from Cali hopped out, told him to get out the car. Them niggas was
40
stuck.
Glock. I remember
they
that
was stuck
back in the day.
Like
40
so,
Glock.
You know, here's what I don't understand. Perfect point. The clout part. You talk all this crazy shit. You do all this crazy shit. It's for entertainment. When real shit happened to you, and then you like Link said, you stay in the car, or you scared to death.
Being smart. He's fucking smart. Why am I? This is not my stomach. I'm not stupid.
But you don't
Now,
think he check in?
Yo, listen. How many people do you know that buried themselves? Some people buried themselves, bro. Even if we look at, okay, let's just use King Von.
Right.
King Von, from what we've seen,
He
from
started
what,
that shit.
No, not started. I don't know who started. From what we've seen, from what they showed, from what he talked about in his music, he walked to his grave.
He was on go, yeah.
He walked to his grave. If you do all of these things, of course, everybody got it in them to throw the hands. You walked up to this man and got shot rather than what you do, what y'all say y'all do. He walked to, like, you knocked on death's door. And it cost him.
So
it
let me
cost
ask
him
you
his
this.
life.
Let me ask you, is there something we should make a concerted effort? Is this something to be worried about? Should we be out here trying to stop this violence?
Me personally, I'm not the law, so I can't stop the violence. Only thing I could do in the midst of this is stay dangerous. They usually say stay safe. The reason they say stay dangerous is because you don't know who walking by you, who's walking. Like when our life is not in our hands. When you walking up and down these streets, when you turn around, when you speak to somebody, they can have it on them. Any given second, they want you gone, you gone.
Yo, there's kids that went to school and the school got shot up.
Exactly. So I understand the term stay dangerous. Stay alert, stay on point. It don't mean go out there and commit senseless crimes. Stay on point.
It says
stay
stay
alert.
in your queue, yeah.
Because it's not just look at it like driving. When you driving, the last person you worried about in the car is yourself.
Right.
You need to be on point for the other cars that's driving.
Right.
You got motherfuckers that's shooting heroin drroving. You got people that's drinking and driving.
Absolutely.
You got motherfuckers texting.
And you gotta be alert.
You got to
on your
be
square.
able to. But he a little off. So it's just staying alert.
I think for me it's the misunderstanding. Like I keep saying, like, me and you came from the same neighborhood. We just went in two different directions, right? Like not two different directions, but different directions, and then we here now. But like for me, it's always been one of those things that, like, if you ain't ever been in those shit, you don't understand how quick shit can get hairy. You know what I mean? Shit can change really quick, like coming from a situation. to where you just went out to have a good time, and all of a sudden all it takes is one dude to be like, yo, that nigga ain't like that.
I think
You know
I'm
what
a
I'm saying?
firm believer that everybody should experience shit happening real quick.
But nobody, they don't though. Like
Because if you look at the people-
I'm not trying to be funny, but you really think that, but that shit don't be happening. Like I be talking to people, like I've done, like, you know, not, I hate this. I've been around the world. You know what I'm saying? People be like, I be talking and I be like almost embarrassed by like saying like some of the shit that's happened, and like I thought it was like, yo, yeah, no, ain't everybody been through this? And they be like, nah, dog.
Nah, but listen.
And so like
but-
it be unique
So
to our experience.
So when you even speak on that, you got some like I'm gonna give you an example. Like for me, I don't want my kids to go through the things that I've seen and done, but I would love for them to be alert for it.
Right.
Sometimes people awareness come from experience.
Exactly.
But like, if you don't teach your kids when gunshots go off, duck,
right,
they just gonna be like this.
right.
No, so
Stuck,
you
yeah,
gotta.
yeah,
It's kind of like if you experience it, you know.
Right.
Duck this duck.
Right,
Them
exactly.
shits is flying. You
Right,
feel me?
exactly.
So like me personally, I experienced that. So I believe that it should be taught. Excuse me. It should be taught because it's vital. That's vital because okay, somebody never been through that. Say we catch somebody way out the suburbs.
Right.
You bring them around, gunshots go off, and them shits go off, and they just like.
They get hit. Yeah, they.
What the hell was that? 4th of July?
dog-
No, them just bullets.
I'm trying to tell you though, like you think because you know me, you, Link, and even probably Rel like been raised a certain type of way, you know. Like a lot of these motherfuckers ain't aware. Like they ain't aware. Like yo, it be that quick and shit can happen and your whole life different. You know what I'm saying? And like for me, it's just been one of those things. Like yo, I've been fortunate enough for it not to go the way that it might have went for you or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can't really like it ain't for lack of effort. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I definitely try to end up in a bad situation.
Yeah.
It just I got blessed to not always have to live with the consequences. So all I'm saying is like a lot of these people that look from a experience of I've never really had like me like not had to hold myself accountable for all the fuck ups that I've done.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, well, why don't they just stop? Like he said, they're dumbasses. Why are they just having the gun on them? Why are they living that life? Like, dog, you wasn't there to show me nothing different. Like this is exactly how, you said before we started. I was raised from 3 to 20 a certain type of way.
Right.
How you gonna tell me anything different when you wasn't there? You know what I mean? And never been there.
I think the most people I communicate with on the daily been through it, so they alerted. They're on point. I don't really run into too many people that I know that's not aware of how to move. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important to just know how to deal with things when they come because some people be green to things because they don't have that experience. Mm-hmm. And that is sometimes, and if you look at it, sometimes that experience can save your life. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it could kill you. Sometimes it can save your life. But think about the people.
How many times? Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How many times have you seen the play happening? Like where you like, oh, I see it. Like the
all the time.
The move is
every
on.
day. Like I'm peeping the play.
The move. No. The move against you. The move against you, like somebody plotting on you, is on, and you be like, "Oh, whether it be they about to jump you, or somebody trying to sneak you, whatever." Have you ever seen it happening? Like it going down?
Yeah. One thing about it, I'm smart.
And you be like, what's your move? What's your go to when you say, "Oh shit, I see so and so, oh shit."
I need a little bit more in depth scenario of what you asking.
So like I've been in a scenario where like I've been out with my man, right? And he come up to me and be like, yo, I got smoked with dude, right? And like dude see me and my homie together.
Yeah.
So dude kind of go on like a recruiting mission around the club. You know, you probably seen that before. Mm-hmm. Like, dude start getting fly. Like, yo, they ain't talk the whole night. All of a sudden, he talking to the homie. Mm-hmm. Now they then like, oh, word. Like, you kind of see like, oh, who that nigga over there? Like, you start seeing all that shit.
Okay, so
and you on your square now, and I'm like, okay, at what point Like for me, there comes a point where it's like, all right, maybe retreat is the best. Like even some
Yo,
teach
it's
you
nothing wrong
retreat.
with retreating.
Yeah.
Retreating is a word for a reason.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna give you a little bit. So, backbeat when I was young and dumb, I played with my life. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's like I got extras. Like
it's
video
Mario.
game, like
it's Mario and shit.
I come back to life and shit. I play with my life. You know what I'm saying? When you get a little older, you get a little wilder, you start thinking. So nowadays, everybody got it on.
Right.
Believe it or not, little niggas, skinny jeans, little shirt, got a 30
Especially
on
in
them.
the city.
I don't know where he pull it from, but that motherfucker on them. So you got to be able to think. Like, you just running around thinking you just still smacking the sucker nigga. No, the sucker nigga pulling on them. It's kind of cool. Everybody wishing for they waiting for their highlights. Like I said, everybody is trying to make their image be recognized. So it's on them. So you gotta watch what you do. You gotta pick your battles, man. You gotta watch who you smack. You gotta watch who you put your hands on. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm gonna peep the play and I'm gonna be strategic. Now, if it come to me and I don't have a chance to think, then I'm moving and I'm moving without thinking, which I can't tell you how that's gonna go.
Right. Yeah. If you put me in a frying
I
pan,
might run.
If you put me in a frying pan,
But I'm coming back.
Yeah, if you put me in a frying pan, I'm cooking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, like, and that's the hardest thing for me that I had to learn was like, yo, every battle ain't meant to be fought.
But let me ask you this: do you believe that the music today how does it influence people? That might be a whole nother topic, bro. I don't know.
I'm gonna give you a short and sweet because
The violence.
I think that is. Like I was telling Links before we started. Like I think people use that as a cop out, right? Like the number one video games in the world are violent games, like Call of Duty, like
Fortnite,
like Grand Theft Auto, like dog. You can't tell me that these games aren't number one because we don't live in a and now it's gonna sound like I'm on another podcast, the Let's Catch Up podcast. It's gonna sound like that, but it's because it's demonized when it's black. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's us exhibiting violence,
Okay.
it's a problem because we're black on black violence and all these other things, which is not real. Like these ain't real things. These are all stigmas that are in our mind. Like it's a stereotype. Like, oh, we're more violent than anybody else, but dog, you know, Sopranos is like. America loves violence, dog. Like it is sensationalized. Violence is our thing. So I can't say that, you know, I can't really say what you're saying is like a problem. It's a thing. But
I think it's a big problem. I got a 10-year-old son.
right.
He might walk through the house and he don't really even know what he's saying, but he know what he's saying, but he don't really know the consequences behind it. He come through 30 on me. I got the 30 on me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He's listening to music. He listening to Spin Your Block. He listening to the things we say. You feel me? And it's influencing because believe it or not, once again, you have another person who's ready to. Now this is what music is about. We rapping it and make it real later.
So let me tell you, like, I have a 9-year-old, right? He about to turn 10. How old is your son?
14 and 10.
Okay. So here's the thing with me. Like he's so green that he don't understand. Like just like what you're saying. Like he'll say something, sing something, a song, and he'll have no clue like what the fuck he's saying. Like,
yeah, but my sons ain't green. They understand what they doing. They're just not living it.
So for what I'm saying is like you
understand what they listening to.
You have two ways to handle that. Like, you know what I'm saying? One, you have to show them that this can get real fucked up real quick. And scare the shit out of them.
Facts.
Or, you know, you just try to reason with them and be like, yo, it depends on what kind of kid you got. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, for mine, he got, like, a little, like, snapback to him. Like if I say, hey, yo, hey, don't do that, he'd be like, you know what I mean? He want to say something back and say something. Like, so for me, I don't know exactly which way I have to go with him yet because I'm still filling it out. But it seemed like this kind of, like, giving him the wisdom. Like you said, some people have to learn from.
That's what I was about to say. I don't mind them understanding it. They're not living it out. They're not acting it out.
Exactly.
So even when we listen to some of it, I'm explaining it to them. But because I want them
glorifying it though. Like thinking that it's cool.
Are we talking about glorifying or are we talking about making art?
No. Okay, so to your point, that's a fine line, right? Because, like you said earlier, let's say your son raps, right? Like, and I like the song. What's the name? It's
Swish.
Swish. That's my shit.
Look at my form. Look at my wrist.
Yeah, that's my shit. That's
I shoot a jumper. It's going in. Swish.
Yeah, but yeah. He making hip hop, and at some point in time, if his lyrics change to start talking about violence, right? Somebody's gonna say, "Oh yeah, what's up with you now?" Somebody's gonna tell you know that. Like if I walked around your neighborhood saying I'm the baddest motherfucker on this block, ain't nobody want to smoke with me.
Somebody want to contest.
Somebody gonna contest. Like somebody gonna be like, "Oh yeah." Let's lay this nigga down real quick and make an example out of this shit.
Yeah, but
so all I'm saying is he has to be aware, not just okay. If I'm rapping about something that I ain't really about, I'm just being artful, right? I also have to understand the game that come with that. Like somebody gonna come from my head, and if they do, I need to be prepared.
All right, it gets to a point where.
Would you agree with that though?
I do agree.
Okay,
I do agree. It gets to a point where music is therapeutic.
Right.
You go through some shit, you want to turn on the radio, you just want to chill. When you ride up the highway, you turn on the music, you just want to ride and think. You go to work, you get off work, you just want to chill. Shower. The music is therapeutic. Not just for older people, for young people too. That's how they get away, that's how they release, that's how they cope. So when you got these kids, when you got us listening to music, we being influenced.
Right.
I know it firsthand because of my kids.
Right.
My own child. Some of these kids end up becoming that image. Look at designer shit. We wear what we see some of these successful artists wearing. We want to obtain some of these things these successful artists have. We end up trying to build this same image that we see other people have. And what happens is, along the way, we got to do some gangster shit, or some gangster shit got to happen to continue that road.
Let me ask you this, because this is a question for all y'all, because I really want to know. Y'all don't think that that shit's like a play? Like we talked about, like seeing the play, like if I'm about to get jumped in the club or whatever. You don't think they put that designer on them people so that you want to go buy it, so it's all a gimmick to make you want to buy it?
Not necessarily.
Fact.
Some people...
That's a fact. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter if it's TV. It don't matter if it's movies. It don't matter if it's music. Everything is put out there in order to influence you to do something. It don't matter what it is. They're going to influence you to buy shoes. They're going to influence you to buy a certain type of liquor. They're going to influence you to buy a certain type of clothes, a certain type of house, a certain type of car.
Right.
And it's all coming from the top down. Like the shit rolls downhill. Like they going to put it's not a coincidence. Like people put that shit in front of you because they know that when you see a certain person with it, you're gonna want to.
I agree.
I'm gonna show you the play, right? Go ahead.
Let me so to tap into what y'all saying, I'm with both of y'all because where I work, the therapeutic, like I work for a DJ for juvenile services, so I get exactly what y'all talking about. So I created a music program where I bring them music. I'm like the dope man there. I bring them music. And that put me in a place where don't mess with Collins.
Don't fuck with him. That's my therapist.
Yeah.
That's my therapist.
Don't fuck with him. Tonio would say they on my ass, but that's because I do check them.
His wrist.
I do check them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared to check them. So, right. So, but I seen what it does to them.
Right.
Because they're locked up, and they can't be out there doing it.
But it gives them a place.
But it gives them that place in their mind where they just go and they digress. They step back and they sit. And now I'm saying, but here, me as an adult, like I've been running from gunshots since I was 13 and 12.
Right.
So I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not foreign to it. So my thing was, I didn't choose that route though. Mm-hmm. But y'all is saying that the succession of it comes from necessity. Comes out of necessity. It's a whole nother topic, but I ain't gonna go into that. But I chose a different route because I just didn't want to run from gunshots.
Right.
So that's what Tony's saying, coming up. But when you come from that and it's what's in your DNA,
There's nothing you can do about it.
Right. You just you got to either figure it out, to live by the gun, die by the gun, or choose to step the fuck out.
Well, and that's kind of like,
and I get lost in it.
To go back to what Dave, what Link was saying is that for me it'd be like this: like I see the play from the big level, right? Like so, anytime I see, my mind's kind of. My wife always tell me like you kind of like always see like the bad and shit. Like it's not just the bad, but I see the bad in it, like too.
That shit jump out first because that's what we used to. We used to some bad shit happening first.
So for me, anytime I see anything, like he said, anytime I see anything, it's like, what's the angle? You know what I'm saying? So if I see a rap video with Lil Uzi Vert and he wearing a Gucci belt, I'm like, oh shit, Gucci gave him a belt so he could wear in the video so little niggas can go buy that Gucci belt. So like somebody made this nigga do this shit because that's how he get the bag. So if I hear somebody like I understand that like maybe somebody that's like an organic rapper that like rap the shit and he kind of like with the vibe, but them bigger rappers, they'll say Hennessy in their song like I always used to think like with what's her name Young M.A. Why are you saying Hennessy all the time? Oh, she probably got a Hennessy bag.
Or she just from the hood where we drink Hennessy on a regular.
Dog,
this is what we talk
that
about.
doesn't- but
It
that
would make
doesn't
sense. It would make sense for.
Dog,
because
if I'm your homie, right? Here's all I'm saying. If I'm your homie, and you like, yo, make sure you take care of all our management and business shit. At some point in time, if I'm really trying to like, I'm be like, yo, stop fucking saying Hennessy. They ain't paying us.
But listen.
You know what I'm saying? And
even
we
when
can
you
work out a bag with Hennessy, they'll pay us.
Even when you think about like, okay, what you said with Lil Uzi Vert, right?
Right.
Wearing Gucci, that shit like wearing Nike now. That shit is regular.
Right.
I don't think that. If I see Lil Uzi Vert in the video with Gucci, I think he cashed out and bought that. That's just what I think. I think nowadays, if you're promoting a brand that has not been out there, you can get a check. Hennessy is real regular. That's real hood.
Man,
run to the liquor store
okay,
to
so
get.
Both of y'all saying is valid because even I got a song called Hennessy and I ain't did shit.
No, but I think you an organic person.
But when it get to like the big levels, it's what they promote that's what's being pushed.
And I'm
like
gonna
when you
give an
get to a
example.
certain level, that's when all the people come in and want you to push their shit. Like that's just like
I'm gonna give you an example. Does McDonald's stop running commercials just because they're the biggest fast food chain in the world?
No.
No. So how many times have you seen a Gucci or Versace or commercial? How many times?
But there's no need to promote this shit through you because it's already been done. That's all I'm saying.
They was literally giving Tupac and Biggie free shit out the wazoo so that they could like, oh, y'all are the trendsetters.
But if you look at the culture today, right?
Right.
The culture, art imitates itself. The cycle repeats. They don't gotta do that shit no more.
Bruh, I'ma
Once
tell
we
you-
put Future in the shit one time,
Right.
10 years
I'ma
ago,
tell you like
everybody
this.
wearing it.
I'm gonna tell you like this: I hope your rap career, bam, it goes out of here, right? I promise you, if you want to wear it and you say, hey, Tone, manage me, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm be like, dog, you gonna wear some plain Jane shit until somebody says we want to put our logo on him, because at the end of the day, like, yo, you sell to everybody that listens to you, and that's people that they can't reach unless you tell them. So if you say fuck all these name brands, that's what it's gonna be for everybody that fuck with you.
I agree with that.
So for me, I would be like, until somebody cut you a check to put they shit on them, get rid of that. Like if you want to wear the hat and that's part of your brand or whatever, blah 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 blah. But keep your brand, but we ain't rocking none of this other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Until somebody drop the bag, because that is a bag.
It's definitely a bag.
And if you was hot,
yeah,
somebody is dropping a bag to pay you.
You
for
can
it.
look at how shit go over the years, like the trends that come in. That shit don't come from nowhere. Like it's somebody pushing that shit.
Right. We all went to the same high school.
Yeah,
right?
like
What was a champion back in high school? You would have been
Walmart
like, yo,
shit.
look at this nigga.
Yeah, champion was like the bottom of the bottom.
But now it's because what's his name? Lil Yachty.
Yeah, Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty started rocking champion. Everybody. Like kind of what you said, like if somebody get on a brand and rock it, like they could take that shit out of here.
Hell yeah.
So now you paying where you pay $10 at Walmart for that shit back in when we was in school. That shit $60, $70 a shirt now.
Yeah, it's up.
So for me, I would just be like, yo, you ain't rocking shit unless they drop the bag.
I mean, you got to be a household name anyway. You got to be a household name. You got to be able to reach those same people that you're talking about that they can't reach, and you have a voice. People listen to what you. People believe your image. People believe your character. If you have those, then you sellable. You know what I'm saying?
It comes from both sides.
You marketable.
It comes from both sides because if somebody out there see that you always talking about Hennessy, they be like, yo, this motherfucker, like you said, this motherfucker got reach. How about we go give him this back? So it's really, y'all are talking about the same thing hand in hand.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with
It's just about the different levels where you are. Because if you notice, what do you see Kendrick wearing? Right.
Right, yeah.
But does he endorse? Yes, he has endorsement.
Same with J. Cole.
Right.
You see
But they have endorsement. They endorse what they want. They come to them to say, well, this fits that person. If you the nigga looking like Uzi Vert or Yachty or whatever, that's gonna appeal to them masses, that's gonna spend that bag on that, they gonna come to you. They gonna go to Kendrick to come in an Apple commercial.
Right.
For Apple, for iTunes.
Yeah, that
they
makes sense.
They gonna right because he's gonna get the masses.
It's gonna go off of your who you cultivated as
What your demographic
as
is.
your demo.
Yeah.
But that's all I was saying. Like, yo, but if let's say, okay, I know you really appeal to dudes that drink Hennessy, right? But Cristal wanna drop a bag on you to try to get your demo. Oh yeah, we doing that. Like, and I'm gonna be like, yo, look, I know you don't fucking fuck with this shit, but we drinking. They paying for.
Yeah, hell yeah. A lot of motherfuckers be endorsing don't even drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people be talking about
But that's the
drinking.
business shit.
People be drinking and don't. I mean, people talk about drinking and don't even drink.
Exactly.
What's up, bro? Yeah. So
Okay. So we got one last topic. When is the violence in hip hop considered senseless? Like, is there a point where it's like, yo, this is just stupid?
when you making a song and you talking a bunch of shit in the song and then you gotta go live it, that's senseless. When you run around with a camera trying to capture some type of violence to make yourself pop, which it works. They say a few people that stage some fights. Let me beat you up real quick and
That's what I thought the make the Stallion and Tory joint was. I thought it was staged.
I think a lot of that shit be staged for. I mean, it be
Hollywood.
gimmicks.
Yeah.
It be gimmicks that they need. Take off. People who like violence, man. You can put up some positive shit and you can put up some negative shit. Nigga clicking on that.
The
negative
news
shit
is the biggest media market in the world. Like you know, like I hate to say this because I'm probably gonna get killed, but like Trump, when he be like fake news, like there be some real fake news. Like niggas be really putting stuff in the news to like get it popping. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that shit sells. This is what the people want to read. People want to read what the fuck is wrong.
News is
versus
entertainment.
What the fuck is right.
Bad publicity is better than no publicity.
News
Exactly.
is entertainment these days.
That's all it is. If you look at it, and then people say, even if when you speak overseas, they don't put up the shit that really be happening. They put up the shit they want you to hear.
Yeah.
So now you run around, you start talking about the only shit that you've seen, but
Exactly.
you have none of the truth.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So when is it senseless? When you can add it up to be senseless, man. If you ain't protecting yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you into it and you into it for whatever reasons, like I can't say nothing about that.
Right.
If you into it and y'all beefing about some shit that's personal to you, who the fuck am I to tell you that is not personal
agree.
to you? You know what I'm saying? So I can't really mark what's senseless, other than my own doings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know what's senseless for me,
Right.
but that shit might mean something to that person. So it's a lot of it going on though. I can say that.
I say this, and you know, I'm with you. Like I ain't never lived in a lot of people's shoes, I lived in mine. And I really feel like I've done some senseless shit. Like, you know what I mean? I done punched some people in the mouth senselessly. I done did some stupid shit.
But listen, hold on. Let me add to that. Now, let's just say some of the things you may be talking about. Matter of fact, give me an example of one senseless scenario.
So, like I've actually had a dude upset with me because I slept with his girl. And he approached me. And I just felt like he was on some whole shit. So I punched him.
All right, now, what if somebody was raised to believe that everything that you said...
Whoa. We're not just going to let him gloss over that. He said that was senseless. He slept with a man, girl.
No, hold on. Is the nigga your man? Is he your man? Is he your brother?
I slept with the dude's girl, but he just approached me. He wasn't on he was on some like, oh, did you sleep with my girl?
He found out that you slept with his girl and he approached you?
Yeah, and I stole him. I felt like I was senseless for like...
hell no. Hell no.
But I felt like he approached me like, I was like, oh, I'm just going to get to the...
How they approach you though? Like,
you felt guilt. Your guilt is what...
Yeah, but no. It did, but I also...
Yeah,
like,
you swung on it because like, yo, on some bullshit.
I really felt like if I was him, I approached...
So you were projecting.
Yeah, exactly.
You projecting your own how you
I was like,
feel.
yo, if I was roles were reversed, I might approach the situation like that just to get close enough to give Buddy the little
all right, so
tussle.
What I was about to add...
I just let off.
What I was going to add to that is...
Like, what are we going to talk about? I fucked your girl, dog. You know it. What's up?
All right, but listen, this is the thing
That's
you got to
senseless,
remember
though?
too, right? I learned this a long time ago. Everybody don't got the same sense. Everybody don't have the same sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes we use that shit loosely where we want to say that
Common sense.
Common sense. You would have done this if you had common sense. I may have been raised to believe that if a nigga fuck my girl, I approach him. Like, this is what you do. If I'm being taught this,
I go talk to him like a man.
Yeah, I go talk to him. So like,
for me to let it off.
I may be raised as somebody fuck my girl, you get rid of her, get a new one. Like that may be my sense. Right. So sometimes you gotta understand. Like you really can't depict what's right, what's wrong no more. You gotta know what you do.
I felt bad. Like I think that's what Links was trying to say. Like yo, you was all the way left.
Hold on, who was the dude? Was he your man?
No, I didn't even know Young.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
I thought it was sensitive.
Listen, yo, I'm coming to you as a man.
Yeah. I thought he was like. Now that I'm looking back at it, I think dude was just like. And somebody actually said like, "Yo, you punched my homie back in the day," and like he just wanted to talk to you and want to figure out what was what.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have came holler at me. Should have came and holler at her. Is you coming at me or you like, yo, bro? Is it true? Is it true? Hold on, bro. Is it true?
This is another topic though. This is another topic.
Bro, is it true?
But anyway, I thought
you fucked my girl. Which one is he coming?
No. It wasn't. He wasn't that aggressive. He was like he was. Because I felt what he said. I felt like it was projecting. Yes. It was like if somebody fucked my girl, I wouldn't necessarily approach anybody. Like let me make that.
You obviously didn't have any respect for him anyway. You fucked his girl.
I didn't know it was his girl. Like
you didn't have no respect for him anyway. And then
fuck that dude. Like
that's why you punched him. So that's why you punched him.
Yeah, it all comes out now.
No.
That's why he punched him.
No. Let's be honest.
So if he had the
hammer, girls get fucked every day. Like that happens every day.
You gotta put the B on that.
Yeah.
Dudes, girls gets fucked every day.
My shit is if that nigga had that hammer on him and barked that shit at you, would he have been wrong?
He would have been right.
Okay.
But at the end of the no, hold on. Here's what I'm about to get to.
That was valid.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is,
especially
exactly.
You don't even. So what did he come to you and say? Hold on.
No,
let's get. You didn't even.
No. He was like, yo. So I just want to come to you. Like, what? He didn't have the little hand motions. He had the little hand motions. Like, I just want.
That's regular. That's regular.
Yeah. He was like, I just want to know what's really going on between you and so and so.
Oh, he was being a gentleman.
Yeah. But like he kept getting closer. So, like, for me, in my head, like what you said, I projected. If I'm getting closer, I'm trying to pivot and shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you thought it?
I thought he was trying to get.
Okay.
I thought I was jumping the play. Like, you know how, like, in football, you jump the route?
Overlooking the play.
The whole time in his head, he was like, yo, if it was my girl and a nigga, I'm approaching a nigga, I know what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
So maybe that's what he about to do.
Yeah. Because, no. For me,
So what if he had it on him? Because he had it valid.
He does have. I'm gonna get to that.
Valid. If he had it on
you're
him.
right. I'm gonna get to that. But what I'm gonna say is, I'm just gonna clarify.
22 on him. He had deuce on him. The pocket rocket. He pulled it from the joint, and it got 8 in it.
All right, let me clarify though.
7 in the clip, 1 in the head. The 8 shot
Let me
deuce.
clarify. Like if it was my girl though, I never would have talked to dude. Like I would have just talked to shorty. Like for me, it just feel that way. Like yo,
that ain't how it go. That ain't how it go. That's not how it go.
I swear,
you run down.
To me.
You run it down on the guy. Hey, my guy, let me holler at you.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to her.
I think that's for the camera. No, truthfully, if without the cameras,
bruh,
I would want to run down on that nigga, but truthfully, my beef ain't with her.
No, I'm not saying beef. I'm not saying run it down as in with beef. Maybe clarity. Maybe
no,
hey yo.
What do I need to know? We done clap my girl cheeks. Like what do I need to know?
What if it get a little wicked? Like that day you that day you had left to go take care of grandma. Like that's what dudes say. Like yo,
no. If it's your man, yes. But all I'm saying is like for me,
clarity matter, man. You gotta get clarity, bro.
So for me, it already put me in a type of way because I'm like, yo, I would never even talk to dude because dude that sleep with my girl is just doing what any other dude would have done. If my girl had chosen another dude, she would have done.
All right, so what happened? Now this is where it spins. That same dude, you never approach him. So, oh, what's up, man? What's up? He pops up. He trying to dap you up. What's going on?
Oh no, we going. Is
you gonna give me the dap or not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. And then I mean like, yo,
you gotta address that shit.
No. But if you dap like if you smash my girl and then try to dap me up.
Are you gonna say it then? Are you gonna tell me then?
Yeah, now you're being funny. Like now you knew that was my girl, and now you trying to dap me. Yeah, nigga, I'm laying you out. But that's all I thought. It's like when dude smashed my girl, I don't have a problem with dude. I have a problem with chick. So when he came to me and said, whoop de whoop de whoop with the hands and all that shit, I was like, and he got closer. I was like, oh, let's just cut to the chase.
But listen, you don't have to have a problem.
But if he had the thing on him.
You don't have to have a problem with the guy to confront the situation is what I'm saying. I'm saying, okay, a dude smash him. Clarity. You gotta get clarity. What I'm trying to tell you. No.
Now you gotta answer to me. Now you gotta answer to me. What clarity?
I'm gonna tell you.
Maybe he wasn't looking for you. Maybe he just happened to see you.
Maybe she was saying, like, nah, I'm saying I ain't got no dude. Like, dude just be stalking me. He just
okay. So now you're gonna make me ask questions. We should say this for another. So that's the only question you asking, dude?
No. I might ask the dude. I'm not asking.
So that day when I went to grandma's house,
I might be like, yo, what's up with such and such? Like, what's up with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? You got to finesse it,
bro. I would feel like that's a conflict. And at that point in time, I'd rather just get to it.
You can't handle yourself.
Yeah, he can't.
I'd rather just get to it.
He can't handle the heat.
So the second he be like, yeah, little cola shake, man. That was my little cola shake. You steaming, you like, no, like you might no. I want to like, it might be some real disrespect involved. It might be some like, oh yeah, that dude you went to pick up grandma from the hospital. Yeah, I was up in the crib as soon as you left.
I'm letting off, yo.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, it's going.
That's the point of clarity. Clarity.
Like it depends on I know for me, I felt like it was a move. Like it was a move. Like it was like on some like, yo, you can't act like that's not a move. Like, oh, let me let homie get a little comfortable, and then I'm gonna pivot and shoot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't ever did that? Like, yo.
Nah, I ain't never really beef over no.
No, not even a chick. Like, just in, like, general, like, I have a problem with youngin. You ain't never been like, yo, what's up, dog? Blah, 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 blah. And then just let him have it?
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I felt was going to happen. So I let him have it first.
But secretly, you let him have it for other reasons. You're not going to tell us today, but that's fine. We save it for another topic. Secretly, though.
All right.
You let him have it for other reasons.
But I did feel bad because somebody did come to me later and was like, yo, buddy just wanted to like understand.
But hold up. To add to this all this shit is different topics. When you really you into that person, ain't no telling how it might go. I can tell you how I might react if me and you fucking the same thought. Well, my girl, like the one I love, well,
I'm gonna tell you.
shit
Look,
might get different. That's another topic, though.
No, I'm gonna take it. It is another topic, and I'm gonna take it just a little step further. I'm married. You
That's a
fucking my
topic.
wife. I'm putting bullets in people.
Damn. Hey, yo, my man.
Her though?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm letting all y'all out.
But
It's
is you
going
gonna
down.
start? Is you gonna start with her, or is you gonna go find a
No.
nigga?
That's my wife, homie. Like, and if
Yeah,
you,
but nobody did nothing wrong but her.
Right.
The only person
That's
did
my
something
wife,
wrong-
dog.
One that did
Now,
something
hey,
wrong.
look. We're gonna be totally clear. We're gonna
OJ,
be totally,
everybody.
We're gonna be totally clear. I'm letting her have it because
Take
it's
a breather.
pat-
Take a quick.
Yeah, she goes.
This motherfucker hot. He's hot right now. Take a breather. Take a
look,
What he
that's
gonna
my
do
wife,
is,
she like,
what he gonna do is he gonna let her live because he love her, and he gonna go kill the nigga. Like, yeah, the next nigga you gonna get the same
Get the
result.
same shit. Yeah. Like, listen. When it comes to that, listen.
look, man, I'm letting it
But
go.
this is,
'cause like
you made the word wife mean something different than what we was talking about from the beginning. He said it. You saying, so you letting them have it, you about to give it to them and all this shit.
Pause that, yeah.
he
freaky.
said,
No freaky. Pause that.
He said,
No freaky. Pause. That's a fact. And you fucked up my train of thinking. Because
no, all right, I'm gonna let
it's a
you
valid
go.
pause. Valid pause.
With wife, where like I done dedicated, like I done cut off all hoes, I done cut off everything. Like it's been a long process for me to get to that point. Like me and her been through a lot of shit to get to this point.
But what did the nigga do in the
The
infidelity
nigga,
part?
what did he do?
What did the
Nigga,
nigga
it don't matter. I'm not gonna be sane.
So how?
Like I done. The fact that he knew that she was married is enough.
How you know,
How you
he
know that?
knew?
I
What
don't
if she
know.
said she wasn't?
I don't know, cause look, cause I've had a thing to that head, be like, yo, this nigga know.
Everybody motherfucker be like, yo, that nigga died. He was fucking with a married woman. Like he got killed by the husband. He was fucking with a married woman. Like motherfucker don't know that. I mean, it happened though.
It do happen.
It happens.
But you think that like for me, look, all right, I'm projecting again because I think that there's no way.
The straw. Pause. Pause the straw.
There's no way for me to really know, but I know that I've blacked over dumber shit. You know what I'm saying? And so for somebody that
You
like,
too?
yeah, dumber shit. And so like for me to have something like that happen where I think would be traumatic, where like I think I really like I be in my feelings.
All right, listen, we gotta save some of this for another time. This is another topic. Well,
Yeah, because he talking about a lot of senseless violence.
Boy,
over
a
there.
lot of senseless violence. Boy, what?
A lot of
You gonna get the man?
You gonna kill him?
The,
He didn't
the,
know.
the other
Emotions, what did it say? Feelings, so deep in my feelings. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Like dog,
No.
when feeling like all right, this will be the last thing I say. There's a whole like statute in law that if I murder both y'all in the heat of passion, I'm temporarily insane.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I agree.
But that's only if he married. But what if a nigga love his girl like they married?
That nigga ain't put it down in the ink yet, yo. Like that's different. Like you put it in ink. Like think about it. The day that you get married, right? Think about that day.
Whoa. That's
Alright,
another topic. That is another topic. The
Alright.
day you get married. That
Okay.
topic is coming soon.
He's like, you
Listen.
can't let him have all the goods right now. Right?
Come on, we gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up, man.
All right. Well, this has been a great first episode. What do you think?
Absolutely, man. I enjoyed myself. Enjoyed the whole vibe. Y'all gonna see more of us, man. ReddDolla, StreetCode. Man, what's going on?
Shout out to Rel. Shout out to Link.
Man in the mirror, baby, Links.
Yeah, the man on the couch.
Man on the couch, man.
Man on the couch.
Man.
Yeah.
Be the man in the mirror.
Man in the
See,
mirror,
he switching
baby.
that shit up. I just mean he be looking at himself.
Yeah. You know you be doing that shit. But anyway, hey, look, this has been a great episode of ReddDolla and StreetCode. And next week we'll be discussing snitching.
What is snitching? Who is snitching?
Exactly. And
What does snitching mean to you?
and be sure to submit your music so that we can play it at the beginning of our intro.
And the Gmail is ReddDollaStreetCode@gmail.com. Submit your music if you want to get it reviewed. You know what I mean? It's going up. Send it up.
All right, we out.
Like, share, subscribe, all of that too. Don't forget.
There you go.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
like,
that.
share,
Don't forget that.
At ReddDolla Street Code.
It's your boy Dolla, Red in the building, and we gone.